Hi, my name is Peter Gutsinski and I'm the product manager for MaxScheduler. Today I'm going to give you an overview on how to do import configuration for MaxScheduler. This is the main screen of the program. The orange area is the scheduling board. The blue area at the bottom is what we call the list view, and it shows data that's imported. Right now the software is configured to import data that has 6 columns. We have a product number, a product name, quantity. MaxScheduler has an option to automatically configure itself for importing, and I'm going to show you how that works with some sample data that you may want to bring into the program. We have an Excel spreadsheet here, and the import configuration or automated import configuration works by assuming that the first row of data that comes in is labeled. So you have kind of a INV represents invoices, then you have customer, address, product, etc. And then you have the rest of the data underneath. MaxScheduler imports raw text data in the form of, say, like a text file, TXT, or CSV. An Excel spreadsheet can be converted into CSV through File, Save As, and there's an option here is Save As Type, CSV. CSV means comma separated values. All right. So let's go into MaxScheduler and import that data, or do the automated import configuration. So you go to Configuration, Configure Import Automatically from File. Actually, first we need to close that Excel spreadsheet. So we'll close that. There's a warning message here. Just click OK. Now let's choose the file we want to import. Takes a few seconds, and what you can see here is what we previously saw in the spreadsheet. Now you see in MaxScheduler. The list view has changed, and now we have data that has the columns are labeled INV for invoice, customer, address, product, etc. Now I'm going to show you kind of what happened behind the scenes, or in other words, how to do the import configuration manually. This is available through the menu Configuration, Configure Import Manually, and up comes this screen. MaxScheduler can import up to 15 columns of data, and we call each column kind of an attribute. MaxScheduler does some creative things once it knows what kind of data it's importing. So attribute 1, we have the first column is attribute 1, labeled to 15, and each attribute has some things we need to specify. The first is kind of what we call a field name. So that's a label for that column of data. Right now we have, the first one is INV for invoice. The second column here is import file position. And what that means is when you're importing importing data, for example, we have address, this is the third attribute. It is actually the third column in the data we're importing. The next thing is data type, which says what type of data are we importing. And there are 3 options: string, number, date. If you're not too sure, just use string. The last option is list view position. In the main screen of MaxScheduler, at the bottom of the list view, this is the list view, and we can specify how the data is ordered. You may want to have the most important data over to the left, since people read left to right. So you can adjust the position to move the most important data over to the left using the list view position. Okay, so once we've done the import configuration, that's really the first thing you do when you start using MaxScheduler. On a day-to-day basis, you use a different way to bring in data. So let's clear what's in the list view. So clear list view. And I'll show you, so if you want to import data, you go to File, Import File as New Schedule, and choose choose this file, and we see the data coming in again. And that's what you'd use on a regular basis. Each day as you have new jobs that need to be scheduled, you'd use that File Import option. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this video.